them.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've got our second game, the other semifinal of Section 1, Class 2A. This should be a good one as well. The Caledonia Warriors and the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. The Cougars, the number 2 seed in this section, number 6 QRF. The Caledonia Warriors, the number 6 seed, are the 25 QRF, but don't let their record of 17-10 fool you. They play an incredible schedule. A couple of really good Wisconsin schools. They played Minnehaha Academy. They defeated a very good Pequot Lakes team. This team is quality all over it. And, of course, they are led by their outstanding sophomore, Grant King, who's coming off a 28-point performance in their win over Cannon Falls, a team that they had lost to by double digits just 8 days prior to playing them earlier this week. And if you heard our Cannon Falls coaches show this morning, Josh Davison say, tip your hat to the Caledonia Warriors. They mucked up the game with their physicality, right? Did not allow them to get out and run, which is what Cannon Falls is really good at. And we might see the same kind of strategy here. I think the number one statistic in this basketball game is going to be the glass, because Caledonia just gets after the ball. They can rebound like nobody's business. And Zumbrota-Mazeppa, even though they got a lot of size, they were out-rebounded by Dobrioda. Dobrioda had almost double-digit offensive rebounds in the second half of their game earlier this week, is what Coach Logan Jensen told us on the Zumbrota-Mazeppa coaches show earlier today. So he knows that one of their keys is being able to box out a very good physical rebounding Caledonia Warrior team. He specifically said Jacoby Hamill, the 6'3" junior, for Caledonia, can't have double-digit rebounds in this game. Zumbrota-Mazeppa warming up on the basket to my left. Caledonia is warming up on the basket to my right. The Cougars are 23-4. The Warriors are 17-10. You can hear the Zumbrota-Mazeppa pep band in the background, and they got a guy in a Hulk Hogan costume playing the drums. And I mean, this guy really looks like
J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault is this area's fun center. Bowling is a great exercise and can be enjoyed by the young and old. Birthday party packages are available for kids and adults. J-Mo's, where you always strike a great meal, has incredibly delicious food. Homemade pizzas, the ribs are out of this world, drop off the bone good. J-Mo's is always looking for quality employees with a variety of jobs available. So take a trip to J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault. It'll put a smile on your face. Maybe your tummy too. Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their Like Magic nationwide parts locator. New and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires. 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-thru recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
Check out the hot deals this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault. Get boneless, skinless chicken breasts for $2.99 a pound. 6-count family packs of 8-ounce pork chops, $10 a pack. Fritos or Cheetos, $2.99 for the 6.5-ounce bag. 1-pound cartons of strawberries, $2.77 each. And Pepsi or Mountain Dew 12-packs are $5.99 when you buy 3. Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Yep, Harley's Auto Salvage, J-Mo's Bowl out of Faribault. Some of our fine sponsors bringing you this broadcast today, along with the Goodhue County ADA, the Goodhue County Soil and Water Conservation District, the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association. Also, among the fantastic sponsors that are bringing you this game today, Basis Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Agency, I know, has jumped on board. Federated Mutual Insurance is out of Owatonna. H&R Block with all offices in Faribault, in Owatonna, and in Lakeville brings you our statistics. Minnesota Air National Guard is with us. Taji Turi, our gem play of the game in the Toddy Jewelry first game, I did not select. I should be ashamed of myself. But there really was no one basket or play I thought that was a gem play of the game. You could count the gem player of the game for the Goodyear Wildcats, and that would be Alex Lose. Man, was he good. He filled it up, had 28 points, and he's only a sophomore. So they're introducing the crowd. Rod Johnson is doing the pleasures, the public address announcer here at the Mayo Civic Auditorium.
Please support tonight's players, coaches, and officials with positive sportsmanship. And now we please rise if able and rainbow your caps. As we honor Grego with the playing of our national anthem and performing our anthem this afternoon is the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Pet Band under the direction.
We've got a band here, so we're going to let the anthem go.
First of all, to the Caledonia Warriors, student manager Alan Doyle and student manager Kristen Smith. The reserves for the Warriors, zero, Chase Hauser. Number 1, Liam Rubens. Number 4, Jacob Blue. Number 12, Isaac King.
Rod is introducing the non-starters for the moment for Caledonia. We'll sneak in a couple more of our terrific.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Kenyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond, you want a Taji Jewelry diamond.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Well, I think they're ready to introduce the starters.
Senior number 11, Zeke Edward. Assistant senior number 25, Aaron Center. Assistant coaches, Dr. Mercer and Dylan Kearney. Head coach of the Warriors, Brad King, Caledonia 17-10 of the season. Now let's meet the starters for these Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars.
Well, the starters for Caledonia are Colin Stemper, Grant King, Jacoby Hamill, Zeke Gengler, and Aaron Stemper. And for Zumbrota-Mazeppa, Grady Strite, Baxter Arndt, Hudson Ohm, Ethan Miller, and Karsten Miller. Zumbrota-Mazeppa right to left, Caledonia left to right on your radio dial here in the first half. Here's in white, gold, and star on the side of the black uniform says Caledonia in the front. Says Cougars and blazing across the chest. Says Zumbrota-Mazeppa in the dark blue uniforms with white numerals. The official steps in. And they are underway with the second semifinal. Winner gets to you Thursday for the right to go to the Boys State High School basketball tournament. For Katie, our 78th year of baseline-to-baseline coverage. Stride dribbles to his right. Had a couple of huge threes in that game. A close one against Dover-Yoda earlier this week. Caledonia took out Cannon Falls. Pass goes underneath, and Miller misses a layup, but it's put back and in by Ohm. So Ohm scores on a putback. Points in the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association paint. Here's a three way out front. It's no good. Ball's going to bounce. I think out of bounds. It's 2-0 here early. The Cougars leading. As Zumbrota-Mazeppa trying to score, and they do. Will Olson scores. So Olson will go to the free throw line here. We got another long shot. We got a little technical problem here that we're trying to get remedied. As Zumbrota-Mazeppa just got a basket from Baxter Arndt. All right, we're back a different way here. 7-6 is our score. Cougars lead it with 13:46 to go in the first half. Here are the Cougar fans to my right as King tracks down the ball, pass in the right corner for three. It's no good. Rebound is tipped around and taken down as one of the Warriors hit the deck on the way back up the floor. Zumbrota-Mazeppa moving right to left on your radio dial. Miller goes to the basket and he scored and he's fouled. So Ethan Miller scores. 9-6 is our score. Unfortunately, here in the auditorium, as Miller gets the three-point play, they don't have the scoring. They don't have the scoring for players on the side of the board like every gym in Minnesota has. They don't have them in the arena. Seriously. King might have traveled, no call. And coming down with the ball is Zumbrota-Mazeppa. It's a turnover by Caledonia. As the Cougars bring it into the paint, shots up, it's yanked out of the air. Caledonia's going back the other way. Looking to dribble, penetrate. Pass goes in the corner, right side. Zumbrota-Mazeppa trying to stay with the young man who just kissed it off window. Gangler scores. He did not play much the other night because he was in foul trouble. He's already got 4 points. It's 10-8. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads. Driving baseline. Miller scores. Little finger roll from the left side of the hoop by Karsten Miller. And 4 of the 5 starters have scored. It's 12-8. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound Miller. Miller hands the ball off. Strite brings it up, passes it across the timeline. Strite had 2 monster threes in the second half the other night. In Zumbrota-Mazeppa's win over Dobriota. In the lane, scooping it off glass is Baxter Arndt. He's got 4 points and a nice spin move there. Would have made Maytag proud. It's 14-8. Pass in the lane, out front three, no good. Rebound, Ethan Miller. Cougars up by 6. On the Goodhue County 88 scoreboard, a high screen from Ethan Miller. He doesn't really use it. Strike dribbles to his right. Gets it out front now. Will Olson bumps. They get it in the lane, and a foul's going to be called as Arndt attacked the rack. Foul's going to be on Caledonia's Hamill. So Baxter Arndt, 6'3" senior, just does, as Coach Logan Jensen said this morning on the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Coaches Show, a service of the News Record in Zumbrota. He just does all the little things for this team. As he hits the free throw, and he'll have another. It's 15-8, 11:22 to go. And he hits the second one. So 2 free throws from Arndt. 16-8 is our score. Pass goes in the corner for 3. It's good. Klug hits the triple. Jacob Klug, he's a junior, 6 feet tall. 16-11 is our score. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads. On the Goodhue County 88 scoreboard, pass comes out front, backing up with it. Miller, Aaron's in the game now. And Zumbrota-Mazeppa turned the ball over. Karsten Miller got his feet going faster than he's really capable. That's the 3rd turnover by the Cougars. As King dribbles between the legs, gets to the paint, scoops it up off glass and scores. King scores. And it's 16-13, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Strite dribbles from one side of the court to the other. Gets it back out front to Cooper Myers. Now Arndt has it out front. Arndt looking to get it inside. He's going to dribble to his left, go in, and he'll be fouled. Foul's going to be on Klug. His first. So Arndt is back at the free throw line. Baxter, the 6'3" senior, missed the first one. He missed the second one. We're going to have a foul on the Cougars. Going to be on Aaron Miller, the 6'7" senior. Caledonia is going to bring a couple of subs in the game here. Colin Stemper is back in the game, and unfortunately with this I don't have a cough button. Here's a three. It's good by King. We're tied at 16. And Zumbrota-Mazeppa gets it on the block to Arndt. Arndt turns face back, throws over to Miller on the other side of the floor. Underneath the basket to Ohm. He wanted to pass it out front and had his arm hit. Going to be on Colin Stemper. No, I guess it's on King. That's his first. You can hear the Caledonia fans weren't happy with that call. As Ohm steps to the charity stripe. His free throw is good. He'll have another. Hudson Ohm, the 6'3" senior. 9:40 to go, first half. It's 17-16. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Missed the second one. Caledonia races back the other way. King has it. Dribbles to his right. He's got that left leg in a white wrap. His right is bare in the lane. He's in the middle of the lane as the young man, and it's a 3-second call. And it was on Caledonia. He was in there too long. 17-16 Cobras with 9:24 to go. Zumbrota-Mazeppa bringing the ball up. Myers dribbles to his left, gets it over to Arndt. They want to get the ball back to Arndt. Got knocked away. You cannot lob passes against this Warrior team. They are so good at deflecting balls and getting their hands on passes. Coach Jensen talked about that this morning on our coach's show. There's a lob pass comes way out front. How did he stay on the right side of the court? He did. That was Arndt. Ohm in the lane, shoots it up, no good. Rebound, no good. Taken down by Caledonia. Yeah, it's a physical game again by the Warriors. Pass comes out front. That's how they win these games. King dribbles into the blue paint. Switches to the right hand. He's to the left hand, the right hand, the left hand. Coach Jensen says, how long can he be in the lane? The rebound is taken down. Come back in the other way. It's a turnover. It wasn't a rebound. It's going to be another turnover by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They're kind of careless with the ball here. King three way downtown. He shot that one from Stewartville. It's 19-17. Warriors back on top with 8:20 to go. Myers brings the ball up, gets it on the right side to Ethan Miller. They're really bodying him up with a smaller guy. Offensive foul is going to be called on Miller. He just ran over Klug, no question. He put his elbow right in his chest. And Miller just got his second foul and has to sit on a cushioned chair. The Cougars' leading scorer has to sit down with 8:12 to go in the half. And the Warriors up by 2, 19-17. As King walks the ball up, looks to Coach King, dribbles to his right, lobs it on the baseline. They get it back inside. The ball's knocked away, and they get it back. King has it in the right corner. A couple of left-handed dribbles. Brings it back out front. Pass on the right side to Klug. Klug lobs it all the way across. It's intercepted. Coming back the other way is Ohm. King steals it from Ohm almost. And they're going to give the ball to the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. I don't know how he does that, but he gets away with those. He's so quick with the hands and gets in there. 19-17, and they all call a reach-in. Pass comes in the corner for three. Ohm, bang! Hudson Ohm. Big triple. 20-19, Zumbrota-Mazeppa's retaken the lead. Bounce pass goes on the block. And they turn it over. (20-19), Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads with 7:27 to go in the first half. Rudy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone on KDHL AM Faribault, Minnesota. As out front for the basketball, Karsten Miller. Aaron Miller, three, no good. Not a single blue jersey went after that rebound. Hamill gobbled it up. Here's a triple. Short. King tries to get to it. Arndt has it. Arndt passes it up the floor to Strite. Strite across the floor. Here's a three. It's good. By Ohm. Hudson Ohm's second triple. And it's 23-19, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. King passes it toward the baseline. Miller knocks it out of bounds. Karsten Miller. You almost always have multiple Millers on the floor. 6:43 to go in this one. First half on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Zumbrota-Mazeppa has a 4-point lead. Winner gets Goodhue on Thursday. Pass comes into King. In the blue paint, fadeaway. No good. Redoy. Hamill again. He's just a monster on the glass. Handoff goes back to King. King dribbles to his left. Now his right. In the paint, scoops it up, missed it, and a foul's going to be called. There's a bit of a late whistle, but Karsten Miller gets called for the foul. King kind of did a no-no there. You're not supposed to leave your feet like that, but he got away with it. Miller's first foul is Grant King is at the free throw line and swishes it. He's nearly automatic when he steps to the line. Cuts the lead to 3 for Zumbrota-Mazeppa with 6:22 to go in the half. Our first game was tied at the half. Grant King hits them both. He's in double digits, 23-21. Strite brings the ball up, dribbles to his left, looks, hands it off to Ohm, who's already got 2 threes. In the corner, it's Strite. We dribble her left baseline and pass it on the right wing. Ohm goes in, scoops it up, no good. Rebound taken out by Caledonia. King has the ball in his hand. Nice pass underneath. Layup is no good, but a foul on Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Boy, that was a great pass he made to Hamill from half court. I mean, he had mustard and English. It was probably honey mustard on that one. As Hamill goes to the free throw line, the foul's on Karsten Miller, his second. And it rims off. We'll have another. 23-21, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. 5:54 to go in the half. As he misses them both. (23-21). Zumbrota-Mazeppa has the ball. Arndt gets it in the corner to Strite, dribbles the top of the key, passes it across the lane to Ohm. Ohm back to Strite. Strite takes a couple of dribbles. The free throw line goes in the blue paint, and they're going to call a foul on Caledonia. They're not real quick about getting those fouls up on the board. That's all I can say. Pass comes into the middle of the lane, and he missed it. Arndt, just a little alley-oop pass in the middle of the lane. One fell swoop, but he missed it. The foul was called on Stemper. By the way, Aaron, his first, as King dribbles to his left, hedging out on his own. They get on the right wing for three. It's no good. Rebound, Ohm tried to get it. And again, Caledonia gets it. Here's another three by King. It's no good. Rebound, Karsten Miller kept the ball above his head smartly. Gets it over to Strite. Strite will bring it right to left with a left-handed dribble. Brings it across midcourt. It's a high screen in the left corner. Ohm throws it across the court for three. Arndt misses badly. Rebound taken down by Caledonia. Ball back in King's hands, where it is most of the time when the Warriors have the ball. 4:27 to go, 23-21. Cougars lead. Looking to dribble penetrate. They get it in the corner. Now a scoop pass over to King. He'll whip it all the way to the other corner for three. It's an air ball. Rebound taken down. They throw it ahead to Strite. Does Arndt. Arndt dribbles to his left. Bounces it in the lane. Bad pass. Tried to get a bounce pass to a 6'9" guy below his knees. You try to catch a pass below your knees, you don't even have to be 6'9" and have a problem. But when you're 6'9", you want to throw it up, not to the knees. 23-21. 4 minutes to go in the half. As King wipes some sweat from his brow, brings it up with a right-handed waist-high dribble, switches to the left. He's being guarded there. Out front, here's a three, left side, bang! Colin Stemper, the sophomore, hits a triple, and the Warriors are up 24-23 with 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Arndt is out front with the ball, and we're going to have a timeout by Coach Jensen. Coach Jensen wants a hoop on this possession. 3:34 to go, 24-23, Caledonia lead.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your
Unleash the beast with Coyote.
The tractor as a local Goodhue County dairy farmer biomultiple. Faribault is this area's fun center. Only great exercise and can be enjoyed by the young and old. Birthday party packages are available for kids and adults. J-Mo's, where you always strike a great meal with incredibly delicious food. Homemade pizzas, the ribs are out of this world. Drop off the bone good. J-Mo's is always looking for quality employees with a variety of jobs available. So take a trip to J-Mo's Bold and Faribault and put a smile on your face. Maybe your tummy too.
You plug that in, Jordan. We got power issues all over the place. 25-24. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads. Karsten Miller passes it out of bounds. Another turnover by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. I don't think that's what the coach mapped out. Well, it didn't work. 25-24, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Warriors just took the lead 26-25. As Zumbrota-Mazeppa has it, Strite misses the three. Rebound taken out by Klug. Bringing the ball up is the Caledonia Warriors. Left to right in your radio dial, up by 1 with 2 minutes to go in the half. Klug passes it on the left wing to Hamill. Hamill gets it to King. King holds that ball high over his head, dumps it on the block. Singler gets it back out to King. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 7, 6, 5. He gives it up for 3. Bang! Colin Stemper hits the triple. And it's a 4-point Caledonia lead with 92 seconds to go in the half. Arndt throws it right to Coach King's ankles. Another turnover for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They have 8 of those. And they're down by 4. That's the thing about Caledonia. Typically, they do not beat themselves. So, 29-25 is our score. Caledonia has the basketball. They're up by 4. King dribbles to his right. Between the legs, whips it underneath, and they can't handle the pass. He had a lot of honey mustard on that one. 29-25, 64 seconds to go in the half. As Ohm will bring the ball up for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Being checked out there by Stemper, the sophomore. Ohm dribbles to his right. He's a senior. Pass comes out to Karsten Miller. Left side to go with Arndt. Underneath, Miller goes in and is fouled. The foul's going to be on Colin Stemper. His second. That puts Ethan Miller at the free throw line. And the lefty's free throw is good. He'll have another. He can make this a 2-point game if he can make this with 46 seconds to go. Stemper's going to sit on a cushion chair. Karsten Miller is going to sit on a cushion chair. Back in the game for Zumbrota-Mazeppa is Cooper Myers, the junior, 6'2". As Miller's second free throw is good. (29-27). Pass comes out front. Caledonia. He forces up a shot. Rebound taken down by Ohm with 28 seconds to go. Coach King, I don't think, liked that shot. Strite has it out front. He's going for the last shot, or the Cougars are, I should say. A 2 ties it. A 3 puts them ahead as we head to the half. Arndt has it way out front. Dribbles to his right. Passes it in the corner for 3. It's no good. By Ohm, put back up and in, and he's fouled. Baxter Arndt with a putback. And a chance to make a 3-point play and give him a lead with a second and a half on the clock. Falls on Klug, his second. And the free throw is good. A 3-point play by Arndt. King tries a half-court shot, then comes up short. First half in the book.
Funding health insurance doesn't have to be straight.
Hey, Ken Herbeck.
It's a time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, local Gary dealer today. Have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below zero temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning and sudden furnace failure. Really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling, local Gary dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com. 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
Join Mesa Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future through athletics and activities. They're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, the policy of working together. The staff of Mesa Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students. Look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show up for Goodhue County Athletics as sponsors of all playoff games. From Goodhue to Cannon Falls, Kenyon, Wanamingo, to Zumbrota-Mazeppa, they support the students, families, and communities that make this county strong. Teamwork doesn't just happen on the court. It happens in our fields, waterways, and across our communities. Good luck from Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District, putting conservation into action.
Now the Cougar Band and entertaining the crowd here at halftime. The score 30-29. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on top. Quite frankly, with all the power issues, I wasn't able to really keep accurate score, unfortunately. So I can't even give you our points in the Goodhue Corn and Soybean Growers Association paint, because half the time I was trying to figure out my power issues here. Because, you know, the auditorium got us to do a different strip, and I don't know if it's the strip or if it's my cord or what it is, but it seemed to work fine in the first game, and all of a sudden the second game, my alarm went off, and that's why I'm doing things the way I'm doing them now, and like I said, I wasn't able to keep up with the score. I can only tell you that the score is 30-29. The Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars get a 3-point play from Baxter to go up 30-29 here in the first half. On the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard, where you can hear free every day of Darren.
Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century.
Check out the hot deals this week.
Discover the
Specialty personnel service.
Rain or shine, mud or dust, nothing stands in the way of a Coyote. Dominate your lane with strength, style, and serious muscle. No excuses, no limits, just pure performance. That's Coyote power. Get to your dealer now and take command in a brand new Coyote tractor. Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna, or online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
As a business owner, do you have a game plan in place to stay focused on safety and preventing claims? Let our team help support your business. Federated Insurance offers a customizable lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management services to help you continue your winning streak. At Federated Mutual Insurance Company, it's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Well, again, our score 30-29 at halftime. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on top. As I said, I wasn't able to really keep accurate scoring because they were going up and down the floor while I was trying to figure out the power issue here. So, unfortunately, I don't get to give you all the great stats that I typically am able to give you. It is what it is. 30-29. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on top here at the half. Winner, Goodhue. Goodhue defeated Triton earlier today, despite A terrific performance. Here's Peterson. Peterson scored 38 points, only one of them double figures for Triton. Is Goodhue really beat it up in the second half. Man, did they ever. Goodhue is led by Alex Lotz with 27. Owen Russian had 21. Luke Russian had 18. And Cody Ryan at 11. Yep, 4 guys in double figures. So the winner of this game will face Goodhue for the section championship next Thursday and a berth into the boys state high school basketball tournament. Of course, KDHL Radio will be there for a 78th year. Baseline to baseline coverage.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor.
Minnesota, with branches in West Concord, Denison, and Northfield, is truly a community.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money.
While you join Minnesota Coasters Incorporated, discover
Amanda
the North American Farm and Power Show returns March 19th, 20th, and 21st at the Steele County Fairgrounds in Owatonna. Explore cutting-edge farm equipment, seed dealers, irrigation tools, and top-age services. Enjoy free daily educational seminars, plus don't miss the FFA silent auction and your chance to win 1 of 3 daily Husqvarna grand prize bundles, courtesy of Miners Outfit. The North American Farm and Power Show, March 19th through the 21st in Owatonna. Admission and parking are free.
Consumers everywhere are loving the benefits of buying locally produced food. Not only is it fresh and more nutritious, it's also good for the local economy. The state-of-the-art facilities for the deliveries, the Village Home Farm, already love and deliver fresh daily. So whether you want one-slice old-fashioned hamburger and hot dog buns, or prefer classic weather wheat, just look for the familiar no-grade sharp logo on the package. Made the right choice. Village Home Farms, locally good.
Craig Keller Insurance Agency in Near Strand reminds you before heading off to bed this Saturday night to set your clocks ahead 1 hour. When was the last time you reviewed your insurance coverage? It's been that long? Probably setting off a few alarms you're thinking about. Make the time and call Craig Keller at 334-6550 to schedule your appointment. Count on your neighborhood agent Craig Keller at Keller Insurance Agency in Near Strand to stop the alarm clock going off inside your head and help you get peaceful sleep with the proper insurance coverage.
I've been feeling so stressed, but I don't want to burden anyone.
I'm overwhelmed, and I don't know where to get support.
My brother's struggling, and I'm not sure how to help.
Mental Health Minnesota is here every day with free confidential support, resources, and screenings. You're not alone. Visit mentalhealthmn.org to get help for yourself or someone you care about. Paid for by Mental Health Minnesota. Aired by the Minnesota Broadcasters Association and this station. Peeps is here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose release stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Which day is our slow? That's the AutoZone. America's number one battery destination. Sandy, AutoZone. Test his battery for free. Looks like he just needs a charge. But Sammy does that for free too. No time at all, Jeff is back on the road, ready to finish the day strong. Free battery testing and charging at every store. No hassles, just that.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
In a free market, we say an item is worth what someone was willing to pay for it. Find out what God thought you were worth with guest speaker Dr. Dan Babel this week on the Lutheran Hour.
Well, we're ready to get the second half underway. 30-29. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads on the Goodhue County 88 scoreboard. Unfortunately, I can't bring you the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association points of the fame because of my power issues here. I haven't been able to keep track. So I do apologize for that, but got to stay on the air. That's the main thing. Karsten Miller will inbound it to Ohm. Left to right on your radio dial goes Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They're up by 1 as we start the second half. The previous game was tied at 39 before Goodhue ran away in the second half. A turnover. Zumbrota-Mazeppa's had way too many lows, and a layup is missed by Hamill on the other end. Strike jogs the ball up across midcourt, passes it on the left wing. Ohm gets it to Karsten Miller. Out front to Strike, swings it out to Ethan Miller. On the right side to get the basketball to Ohm. He fakes left, goes right. He's shut off there by Hamill. Comes back out top. He'll pass it on the right side. Miller gets it on the baseline. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ohm's going to shoot a 3, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Stemper. The sophomore brings it up the floor for Caledonia. Scoops it ahead to Gengler, passes it on the right side to Stemper, gets it to King. King fakes the shot, dribbles right. He's shut off there, passes it across the lane. Bounce pass comes out front. A long 3 by Stemper. It's barely grazed iron. Rebound taken down by Miller. He'll hand it off to Strite. Still up by 1 on the Cougars. Just into the second half. Strite dribbles to his right on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. It's 30-29. Karsten Miller, free throw line. They get it in the corner for 3. It's no good by Ohm. Rebound yanked down by the Caledonia Warriors. Pass goes on the right wing to Stemper. Stemper inside the blue paint. Looks, pass it to King, comes down the lane, scoops it up, misses. Caledonia fans wanted a foul called. Strike gets it to Ohm. Ohm goes in, and he's fouled. He forced the issue on that one. Foul's going to be on Hamill. So Hamill gets called for his 3rd foul. That is huge for Caledonia. He's their glass man as Ohm steps to the charity stripe for 2 shots. He makes the first. He'll have another. 16:09 to go here in the second half, and he hit them both. He's got double digits. 32-29. Zumbrota-Mazeppa as King brings the ball up the floor. He'll dribble to his left, and he almost dribbled it off his foot. He does. He loses the ball. Warriors turn it over as Strite passes it on the left wing. Arndt takes a couple of dribbles on King. Gets it to Ohm. Here's a 3 by Strite. Bang! Strite hits the triple. He had 2 monster triples in the game the other night. Their win over Dover Iota. Who goes in, misses the shot. Rebound tipped up by Hamill, no good. Miller gets a rebound. Boy, that Hamill's a glass man. Remember, he's got 3 fouls. That was kind of tough on him. Miller's going to shoot from the free throw line, miss it. Rebound Karsten Miller. Back to Ethan Miller. Out front now to Arndt. Right side to Strike. Gets it quick underneath to Ohm. He's going to shoot the shot. Get a guy with his arm right around his waist. No call. Coming back the other way. His arm was wrapped around his waist. As Caledonia hands it off to King. King thought about the 3. He's got Arndt on him. He's looking to Coach King. He's telling him to take it to the hoop. 14:42 to go. Saying, take it to the hoop. So, King is going to get it to... Here's a shot from the free throw line, and it's good by Klug. Klug scores. (35-31). The blue-clad Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. Warriors are in white. Pass goes on the block. It's another turnover by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. And if they lose, that's what's going to do them in. Out front, they swing it on the left side. And here's another 3 by Klug. It's no good. Klug tracks down the rebound. Get it back out front in the lane. Losing it, Gengler. He's still in the lane. Lobs it back out front. King gets the ball back with 10 seconds to go in the shot clock. He'll dribble to his right, 6 seconds to go. He dribbles to his right, steps back, tries to step in, and he travels. Good defense by Arndt. 13:42 to go. It's 35-31. As the bounce pass comes in, and Zumbrota-Mazeppa will bring the ball back up left to right on your radio. Arndt walks it across the Rotary logo at midcourt, and it goes right through the hands of Miller from Myers. Another turnover. Double-digit turnovers here by Zumbrota-Mazeppa, and on the doorstep of double digits is Caledonia. 35-31. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Again, I don't have an accurate count on the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association paint. 3 no good by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. We got a rebound foul on somebody. Going to be on Colin Stemper. That's his third. So Stemper gets called for his third. He's going to have to take a seat on the bench. Griffin Gantenbein, a sophomore, 6'1", comes in. Full court pressure put on now by Caledonia. And they can get after it. They're so physical. 35-31. Bounce pass. They pass it on the left side. Going in. Arndt missed the finger roll. Rebound comes down to Ethan Miller. Stride has it. Dribbles inside the blue paint. Scoops it off glass too strong. Ethan Miller puts it back up and in. Ethan Miller scores. It's 37-31. Zumbrota-Mazeppa. King brings the ball up. Pass it on the left wing. Rittenbein gets in the lane, gets it back out front, almost to travel. They get it out front. There's a spin, and the pass comes back on the left side. Cougars are packing it in that lane, trying to shut off those drives. Coming in the lane, again it's Caledonia. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Pass on the right wing in the corner for 3, and it's blocked out of bounds. Aaron Miller rejected it. Trying to shoot the triple from the corner that time was Griffin Bean. 12:26 to go. It's 37-31 on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Pass as King goes in the lane, scoops it up off glass and scores. I'll bet he's really good at the game of horse. He just finds angles and kisses it off the glass all kinds of different ways. As Arndt is in trouble. He's in trouble. I can't believe they didn't call a timeout. Arndt was in trouble. He was in deep trouble, and no timeout was called. And now the officials are discussing what's going on here. It could be another Caledonia turnover. 10 seconds. As you can hear, the fans are officiating here. 37-33 Zumbrota-Mazeppa on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard as the officials are sorting this out. So the Caledonia is going to get the ball. It'll end up being the 4th turnover this half for the Cougars. They've just had too many of those. King has the ball. He's way out front. 1 basket so far this half. Dribbles to his right. Keeps the left hand. And he's tied up by guess who? Baxter Arndt. Ball stays with Caledonia. But he stopped the movement of the ball at his waist. And Arndt glommed onto it like the jaws of a shark. It's 37-33. Caledonia will inbound the ball. Bounce pass under the basket. King gets a reverse layup, and they call a foul on the inbounds pass. It's going to be on Baxter, his first. with 11:47 to go here in regulation, 37-33. Now the officials are discussing, well, the foul came well before the shot. I have no idea what the problem is here. They called the foul on Baxter Arndt. And now the official is explaining to Coach Jensen what I don't know what he's explaining to him. The arrow was just flipped, and now they flipped it again to go Caledonia way. And now they flipped it again to Zumbrota-Mazeppa arrow. So the officials are discussing. We had this yesterday. We had a 5-minute delay when an official couldn't remember the number that she called a foul on. So now they're talking to the official score table. 11:47 to go, 37-33. We got a 4 o'clock and a 6:30 game here in the auditorium. Section 1 Class A semifinal action. Hayfield and Southland, Wabasha Kellogg and Lewiston Altura. Those games will not be on our airwaves. You can hear the Spring Grove one on, I believe, KFIL out of Preston. Everybody's standing around waiting for the official. Let's get the call. There's 11:47 to go. Coach Jensen does not appear to be real happy over there with the explanation. And now they're switching the arrow again back to the Caledonia Warriors. Coach Jensen's getting a migraine right now, I'll tell you. 37-33 Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They finally get to inbound the ball to King right in front of the Caledonia bench. He dribbles to his left, now his right between the legs. Goes inside the blue paint. Passes it underneath. Turnaround shot blocked by Miller out of bounds. Ethan Miller rejects it. 11:36 to go. 37-33 on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Pass goes across the lane, and the lane shots up. It's blocked from behind. Putback attempt is no good, but he's fouled. Gengler, will go to the free throw line. Garrett Strite gets called for his first foul. Gengler's free throw is short. He'll have another. 11:28 to go. It's 37-33. Coach Jensen still wondering about the possession arrow as he missed them both. Rebound by Ohm. So Stripe brings it up with a left-handed waist-high dribble to his right. Gets it on the right wing. Gets the ball back. He's being guarded by Gengler. Now gets it out front to Aaron Miller. It's Hudson Ohm between the two circles. High over the head. He holds his ball. Gets it over to Strite. Strite dribbles to his left. Bounces it on the block. Looking to bully his way to the basket. Ohm bounces it in the corners. A three by Miller. It's no good. Rebound, Caledonia. Gengler passes on the right wing. King has it. King out front with the basketball, guarded by Baxter Arndt. He's going to dribble to his right. Hand it off. In the lane, shots up, no good, and a foul is going to be called on the Cougars. It's going to be on Ethan Miller, his third. And it sends Stemper to the free throw line. Aaron makes the first one. Aaron is the senior. Collin is the sophomore. So Karsten Miller is back in the game for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. They are up by 3 with 10:38 to go. He hit them both. We can keep points in the paint this half, courtesy of the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association. Arndt dribbles, goes right to the basket, missed the shot. Rebound taken down by, guess who? Jacoby Hamill. Man, that junior can board. King brings it up. Coach King hollers out of play. His team is down by 2. Gets it in the corner. Gengler in the lane. Turnaround jumper is up, no good. And it's going to belong to Zumbrota-Mazeppa on the air ball in the middle of the lane. So again, pressure is going to be put on here by the Warriors. They've gotten enough turnovers from Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Karsten Miller dribbles it up the floor. He'll pass it all the way to the other side for 3. It's no good by Hudson Ohm. Rebound taken down by Gengler. Gengler will bring it up across midcourt with a right-handed waist-high dribble. He'll hand it off to Colin Stemper. Right side they go to Aaron Stemper, and he travels. 5th turnover this half by Caledonia. 3 for Zumbrota-Mazeppa this half. So the Cougars will inbound it. Again, Zumbrota-Mazeppa up by 2 with 9:43 to go in this one. Winner gets Goodhue on Thursday night. Ohm dribbles to his right. Out front, Miller. They swing it all the way into the left corner. Back to Miller. He throws up a 5-footer, misses it. Oh, my, they call it travel. He got pushed to the ground. Wow. Wow. He clearly got pushed on the play. No foul called, and they call him for traveling. So Zumbrota-Mazeppa will get the ball back. Bounce pass to Ohm in the corner. Out front to Karsten Miller. Back to Strike. Underneath Ohm. Power dribble. Misses everything. Caledonia can tie or take the lead with 9:15 to go. King dribbles to his right. They get it to Gengler. Gengler in the corner. A couple of dribbles by Colin Stemper. Out front it's Kluge. Kluge dribbles to his left. Hands it off. Stemper fakes the 3. They get it back to King with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Arndt guarding King. King a step back 3. It's almost banked in. It rimmed out. Ethan Miller on the rebound. Karsten Miller out front to Strike. Strike asking his teammates to come up and set a screen. They get it to Baxter Arndt. 8.5 minutes to go. A 2-point Zumbrota-Mazeppa lead. Again, Caledonia's mucked up this game with physicality. Pass on the left wing. They're so good at that. Arndt pass it across to Miller. He'll shoot the 3. It's no good. Rebound is going to be taken down by Caledonia. Gets the foul call on King. So King gets called for his second foul, and that was a foul. 8:18 to go. They line up like dominoes do the Cougars on the left side of the lane. 37-35, pass underneath, turnaround jumper, rims out for Karsten Miller. Rebound taken down. The Cougars can't buy a basket right now. King dribbles to his right, gets in the paint. He's still in the paint. And they would have had a 3-second call had Coach King not called a timeout. They were just about set to give him a 3-second call. 8:02 to go on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. It's 37-35. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads. Let's take a look at those Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association points in the paint this half. There's only 2 baskets. And 2 baskets for Zumbrota-Mazeppa this half. It was 30-29 at the half. We have played about 10 minutes. Zumbrota-Mazeppa has scored only 7 points. Caledonia has scored only 6 points in those 10 minutes. So both teams are really D'ing it up here in the second half. As King lobs it right side, open three, Klug. It's no good. Rebound, Miller is tied up by Hamill. Possession arrow, that's what they were talking about earlier, goes to Caledonia. And we'll see if they remember to switch it. They did not switch the possession arrow. Pass comes on the, now they do. They get it on the right wing to Klug out front. Pass goes right side to King. 10 seconds on the shot clock. King dribbles to his right, dribbles to his left, dribbles to his right. They're going to have a foul call. King's going to get 2 free throws. As they're going to call the foul on Arch. It is his second. So King gets himself back to the free throw line. He is so good at that. If he makes 2, there'll be a tie game, and he hits the first one. He hits it. 7:43 to go. It's 37-36. So King's next free throw is also good. We got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 7-minute and 43-second game, tied at 37. Arndt brings the ball up across midcourt. Passes it left side to Ohm. Ohm guarded by Stimper. Out front to Karsten Miller. Dumps it off to Streit. Streit goes left, now right, backs up with the basketball. He wants to get it in on the block to Miller. Ethan Miller wants to go to the basket. Missed it. Rebound taken down by King. We're tied at 37. Here's a 3 by Klug. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Hudson Ohm. Ohm gets the ball back. We're approaching 7 minutes to go in this game. Tied at 37. Both teams having trouble scoring now, because the defense is very physical. Karsten Miller goes in off glass. Missed it. Rebound taken down by guess who? Hamill again. The man is a glass man. 37-37. Boy, is he a warrior on the glass. These are the Warriors. Dribbling to his right is King. Arndt sees King body him up, and he gets a fadeaway after he leans into Arndt to get himself some space. He's got 6 second half points, and it's 39-37 Warriors. 6:20 to go. Arndt is out front. Coach Jensen wants a timeout. He wants a basket on this possession. It's 39-37 on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. 39-37 Zumbrota-Mazeppa. So there are 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in somebody's season, barring an overtime, which I could see happening in this one. Again, the winner gets Goodhue. Goodhue was an 83-71 victor over Triton, despite 38 points by Mr. Peterson, but they really didn't get a lot of help. He only had one other guy in double figures for the Triton Cobras earlier today here in the auditorium at the Rochester Mayo Civic Center. Winner gets Goodhue next Thursday. It'll be the late game on Thursday, and we'll be here to bring it to you. So the Warriors up by 2 with 6:17 to go. Zumbrota-Mazeppa's had the lead the most in this game, but it's the end score that counts. And this team from Caledonia knows how to finish. Coach Jensen praised his team for that ability as well earlier today. on our Zumbrota-Mazeppa Coaches Show, courtesy of the News Record. Miller under basket, scores off glass. Just his second best half. We're tied at 39. It was 30-29 at the half. That's the kind of defense we've seen. King dribbles to his right. Here's a three. It's no good, an air ball. Ethan Miller gets it over to Strite. Strite will bring the ball up. Leaves it for Mr. Arndt. Arndt will bounce it high post to Miller. Get it back. Right side Strite for three. Ball! Great shot! Strite with another ice in his veins triple like he did the other night. And it's 42-39 Zumbrota-Mazeppa. He had two monster shots against Overyota. In the lane, Stemper shoots and scores. As Colin Stemper just attacked the rack that time to get the nice bounce. And it's a 1-point Zumbrota-Mazeppa lead. Here's a turnover. Hamill steals it, goes in, missed the layup. Rebound by Miller. Fourth turnover this half by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Not many points in the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association paint for either team here in the second half. Strike will hand it off behind him to Ohm. Gets it in the corner. Miller. Karsten Miller was trying to get open, and he was getting physical up by Hamill. He was holding his arms up in the air. They tried to get it into Ethan Miller. It's another turnover. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound taken down by guess who? Hamill going in. Colin Stemper missed the shot. Puts it back up. It's no good. Miller gets the rebound. Man, is it physical inside? Nobody. I mean, there's no such thing as a non-contested shot in the lane. It's 42-41. Right in front of the coach is Arndt as they're letting the air out of the ball here. With just under 4 minutes to go, up by one are the Cougars. Karsten Miller dribbles to his left, passes into the corner for three, and Hudson Ohm hits a big triple to make it 45-41. Zumbrota-Mazeppa. 3:42 to go. King brings it up across midcourt. With his right hand, he'll hand it off. Klug dribbles the top of the key. Now he gets the ball back. Klug has a couple of triples in this game. King pushes off to get open out front. He's guarded by Arndt. Gets it on the right side. They get under the basket. Abandon that. There's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Klug has it in the lane. Klug gets it back out front. It's almost stolen away. There's 2 seconds. He throws up a prayer. Oh, my! He gets called for a foul on a three-point shot. He was doing a fadeaway three, and they call a foul on Baxter Arndt. Wow. He gets 3 free throws with 3:10 to go in the game. I mean, that was a fadeaway three-point basket. With 3:10 to go, he is just so uncanny. He's so savvy on the floor, Mr. King. His free throw is good. And he'll get 2 more. If he makes them, it's a 1-point game with 3:10 to go. He was jumping away from the defender, and they called the foul on him. He makes the second one. Coach Jensen in a catcher squat. Coach King pacing in front of the Caledonia bench. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. It's a 2-point lead for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Now that stays at 2. He missed the third. We had a foul on the rebound. Going to be on Aaron Stemper, his second. 3:09 to go. This is going to have a fantastic finish, I have a feeling. One way or the other. Arndt's going to come up the floor. Bounces it ahead. I mean, one team or the other. Here's a three. It's good! Wow! Another monster shot by the Cougars! Ethan Miller hits his first triple of the game. It's a 5-point lead. King out front. Here's a three. It's no good. Miller gets the rebound. 2:42 to go. I'd let the air out of the ball right here. You got a 5-point lead with 2:37 to go. They need the ball, and it's multi-possession. Pass comes out front. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Miller was trying to get free. They're going to call foul. It's going to be on Aaron Stemper, his third. Both teams have one foul to give, 2:29 to go. Arndt's going to inbound it. A couple of dribbles by Ohm, back out front to Miller. 17 seconds on the shot clock. I would not shoot unless there's less than 10. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Arndt was going to the basket, and he lowered his shoulder. His fourth foul. Boy, these turnovers have been costly for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. 2:20 to go, a 5-point Cougar lead. And King, you know the ball's going to stay in that young man's hands as he dribbles it up. He's telling his teammate to go down low. He'll pass it out high. He'll get the ball back. Don't worry, here's a three. It's good! A triple! Gangler hits his first triple of the game. And we've got a 2-point game with 1:57 to go. 48-46. Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Wow, what a game. What a game. First game again was won by the Goodhue Wildcats. They ran away with it. And the second half, it was tied at 39 at halftime. Here's Zumbrota-Mazeppa had a 1.30-29 lead. This has been one grinding second half by both these teams. Not a lot of scoring. Zumbrota-Mazeppa has scored 18 points, and Caledonia has scored 17 points this half. So, both teams are huddled about their respective coaches. On the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard, it's 48-46. So, minute 57, possibly left in somebody's season. That's barring an overtime. So, Zumbrota-Mazeppa will bring the ball up by 2. Minute 56 to go. They need a hoop on this possession to get it to a multi-possession game. Out front with it is Baxter Arndt, guarded by Klug. Passes it on the right side. Strite, guarded by Gingler. Gets it on the left side to Ohm, guarded by Klug. Back out front they go to Strite, guarded by Stemper. They get it on the block to Miller. On the top of the key, here's a three. It's no good. Strite missed it. 48-46. He hit a huge three in the game earlier this week. It's a 2-point game with 1:24 to go, and Caledonia's got the ball. Dribbling out front is King. Left hand on that waist-high dribble. Guarded by Arndt, passes it out front. Stemper goes in the lane. Fade away is good. Aaron Stemper's first basket this half. It's 48 apiece with 58 seconds to go. Arndt's going to walk the ball up across midcourt. Coach Jensen's going to let him play. 50 seconds to go. Bounces it in the corner. Ohm gets it back to Karsten Miller. Out front to Arndt. There's 17 seconds on the shot clock. They get it in the corner. They want to get it inside to Miller. Miller was open he's got a little guy on him. He's going to pass it on the other side. Here's a three. It's no good. Karsten Miller gets fouled on the rebound. I think King just picked up the foul. Grant King gets called for his third foul with 28 seconds to go in regulation. We're tied at 48. Inbounding the ball will be Ohm. Zumbrota-Mazeppa left to right. They line up like dominoes on the free throw line, side to side, as Ohm will bounce it in on the block. Get it out front to Strite. Strite gets bumped, falls down. The coach, Logan Jensen, got a timeout just before he hit the deck. And they fans wanted a travel call. He juggled the ball. He did get bumped as well. So, you could have called a foul as well as far as that goes. Wow. Zumbrota-Mazeppa has 15 seconds to try and score and break this tie with 22.8 seconds to go in regulation on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. We're tied at 48. Second half, just 6 points. Just 6 points in the paint for Caledonia and 4 points in the paint the second half for Zumbrota. Our points in the paint, a service of the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association. Wow. That is teeing it up, clogging up the lane. And both these teams have done a great job to muck up the interior. It has not been a game for the faint-hearted inside. So we'll see what Coach Jensen has mapped out. Tied at 48 with 22.8 seconds to go. Arndt will inbound the ball. Nobody on the inbounds passer. Pass comes way out front to Ohm. Ohm dribbles to the free throw line, gets it to Miller. Out front to Strite. Strite dribbles to his right. There's 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Handoff goes to Strite. Strite, here's Miller for three. It's no good. 6 seconds to go. Caledonia's going to take a timeout. And with 6.4 seconds to go, they have a chance to win the game. A game that Zumbrota-Mazeppa led most of the way, but the only score that counts is the end score. Cougars check in the Warriors check in another shooter. The sophomore, Genzenbein, is checking in. With 6.7 seconds to go, we're tied at 48. If you're Zumbrota-Mazeppa, you don't want to foul here, obviously. 6.7 seconds from either a Caledonia win, barring an interception of inbounds pass, or overtime. Gordy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports Microphone on the mighty 920 Faribault, Minnesota. 6.7 seconds to go. So let's see what Coach King has mapped out. They have to go the length of the floor, 6.7 seconds. Easily that can be done. They wanted to see how Zumbrota-Mazeppa was going to defend it, and they take another timeout. So Coach King can change his play here. Zumbrota-Mazeppa can change their defense as well, as far as that goes. As the chess match continues, 6.7 seconds left in this really low-scoring, defensive-minded, very physical game. Tied at 48. Mel Goodhue won due to physicality earlier today. They won't back down from either one of these teams. It's going to be a great game Thursday, whoever comes out of this. Caledonia is hoping that they're going to score the winning bucket here shortly. King will be the answer. They have nobody on the inbound passer. He'll get it back. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. King goes to the basket, throws the shot up. He missed the side of the basket. And then we're going to overtime. 48. It's fitting that we're going to overtime in this one. Tied at 48 on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. 48 is our score. .48 is our score as we're going to overtime.
Every sandwich has bread. Every burger has a bun.
That pallet of pavers collecting dust. The beginnings of a garden. Those stray fence posts. Are you haunted by half-finished projects on your land? John Deere is here to say, not anymore. Our compact tractors allow you to swap implements easily, and they're backed by the nation's largest dealer network. You always had the right idea, and with the right tools, those projects can get finished for good. Nothing runs like a deer. Learn more at johndeere.com/compact tractor.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas.
Anyway,
that's right. You can earn real cash back.
Overtime here. Tied at 48. I meant power issues here. The alarm's off. The power, we're having power issues. So 48 apiece is the score as we go to overtime. Sorry about that, folks. We're having some technical woes as they step in. The tap is controlled by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Bringing the ball up left to right is Arndt. Strike gets it on the wing. Back to Arndt. In the corner they go with it. Again, holding the hands right around the hips of the Miller was the defender. I don't know how he gets away with that. They bounce it inside to Karsten Miller, and a foul is going to be called. I mean, he has his hands right around his waist. He's clearly got his hands grabbing his waist on the block. So Karsten Miller is going to go to the free throw line here, as the foul is called on Stemper Collin, his fourth, and Karsten Miller hits the free throw. Have another. He has just one basket in this game as he tries to hit the other free throw, and it's good. 50-48. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go in our first overtime. King dribbles to his right. He'll hand it off. Stemper in the lane. Floater's good. Aaron Stemper scores in the overtime. Arndt brings the ball up. Tied at 50. Karsten Miller almost lost it. Passes it to Ethan Miller. Strite was right next to him. He'll hand it off to Strite. Strite in front of his coach. Dribbles to his right between the two circles. King checks him. The lob pass goes into Miller. It's almost stolen away. You cannot lob passes against this team. They tried to lob another pass. They're so good at picking those off. You got to have crisp passes. As the pass comes, bounced out to Ohm. Ohm gets it in the corner. Stemper loses. Strite hits the triple. Stemper lost Strite because Strite one way went the other. His third triple of the second half in the overtime, and it's 53-50. Another ice in your veins three by the senior from Zumbrota-Mazeppa. King has the ball on the right wing, being guarded by Arndt. He fakes a couple of times going right, another time, and what did they call? I think they called 5 seconds. I think they called a 5 second on Caledonia. He did hold the ball. So 2:29 to go, 53-50. Cougars can get to a multi-possession game here. As bringing the ball up is Ohm. He'll bring it across, passes it on the right wing, looking to dribble penetrate. Now they swing it on the left side to Arndt. Arndt goes left baseline. He's going to bounce it behind him. Miller passes it out front. Ethan Miller for three. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Caledonia. King will bring the ball up with 2 minutes to go in the first overtime. Zumbrota-Mazeppa up by 3:53-50. King dribbles to his right. He'll hand it off. In the lane, Stemper gets it in the corner, almost threw it away. Gangler is looking to get it back to King. 14 seconds on the shot clock. King will back up to improve spacing here. Then he'll dribble to his left, now to his right. Goes in, throws up the shot, and scores! Just threw it off the glass, and it went in. 53-52. Man, I'll bet he's good at horse. Cougars up by 1 with 1:24 to go. Arndt out front, dribbles to his right. Passes it on the right side. They get it inside. Almost a turn. Now there's a turnover. Well, Zumbrota-Mazeppa's had a few too many of those, although we're pretty even in that department. Caledonia can take the lead with 64 seconds to go in the first overtime. King will not give up that ball. He's got it in the left hand. He's backing in. He leans in. He gets fade away. He gets to lean in again to the chest of the defender to get him some space. And it's 54-53. As coming back up left to right on your radio dial is Zumbrota-Mazeppa, down by 1 with 38 seconds to go. Coach King told his team to back into that lane. Miller fadeaway, no good. And that might do it. 28 seconds to go. King is going to be fouled by Arndt. That's his second foul. King will go to the free throw line with a chance to give his team a 3-point lead with 25.8 seconds to go. Zumbrota-Mazeppa coaches are encouraging their team. Things didn't look good against Zumbrota late in that game. We'll be back.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
It's time to stock up and save at Cashwise Foods. Get Greater Omaha 81% lean ground beef for only $4.99 a pound. Juicy green seedless grapes are $1.99, and avocados are just 69 cents each. Plus, don't miss their frozen food and seafood 2-day sale, happening March 6th and 7th. 2 days packed with can't-miss savings throughout the aisle. Find these deals and more at Cashwise.com or in the Cashwise app.
54-53, Caledonia leads. Grant King, the 6'2 sophomore, is at the free throw line. He's quite often at the free throw line at end of games. He's going to shoot and make the first one. If he makes this, it's a 3-point lead with 25.8 seconds to go. King directing traffic as he gets the ball for the second free throw. And he hits that one. 56-53. They need a triple to send it to a second overtime. Shot clock, game clock, in sync. Wright will pass it over. Going in, layup is good. They went for a layup. 7.2 seconds. Aren't scores. They were going to let them score. They needed 3 points. They weren't going to foul. Smart on Caledonia's part. 56-55. And they get the ball back with 7.2 seconds to go.
Join Mesa Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future through athletics and activities. They're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzz. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Mesa Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students. Going to see many of you in the stands this season.
Funding health insurance doesn't have to be stressful. For 35 years, Beth Fanning Handy at Fanning & Associates has been helping people navigate their problems with confidence. Beth takes the time to truly get to know her clients, meeting in person, not leaving you on hold, or handing your information off to strangers. She'll compare plans from multiple providers to find the best fit for your needs. And if you just want to know whether you're paying too much, she'll review that too. Call Beth at Fanning & Associates in downtown Dodge Center. Your consultation is free.
7.8 seconds to go. 56-55. Caledonia, you will foul if you don't get a turnover. They get it into King, you have to foul. King's got to go to the free throw line. If he makes two, it's a 3-point differential again with 6.4 seconds to go in the overtime. So King gets to go back to the free throw line. They just cannot deny him the ball. I think I would have had 2 guys on him. 6.4 seconds to go. I might have had 3 guys on him. And the free throw is good. I would have tried my best not to let him get that ball. 6.4 seconds to go. He'll get another one here, and you can probably pretty much put it in the book. He's only missed one today. He hit them both. 58-55, 6 seconds to go. Arndt runs up the floor. He shoots the 3. It's no good. And that's the game. Caledonia wins 58-55 in overtime. They scored 10 points in the OT. 7 points scored by the Cougars in the OT. Caledonia will meet Goodhue on Thursday night, and we'll have it for you right here on the Mighty 920. The final score, the Goodhue County 88 scoreboard, 58-55, the Caledonia Warriors. They knock off the 3 seed. They knock off the 2 seed. All that's left is the 1 seed Goodhue Wildcats.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit MinnesotaCoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
File your taxes with expert help at H&R Block in Faribault and Tom and Lakeville. Their tax preparers average over a decade of tax preparation experience. The awesome thing these days is you put the information together, drop it off, and if your preparer has any questions, they'll call you. It's fast and H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, where you get your maximum refund guaranteed.
If you grow soybeans here in Minnesota, you would be surprised to learn where your checkoff dollars are working for you. Your soybeans could be a key ingredient in high-performance lubricants, or in the foam cushions of cars rolling off the assembly line, or even halfway around the world in grocery stores. Every day, the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council uses checkoff dollars to open new markets for Minnesota soybeans. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and the Soybean Checkoff.
Thank you.
Harvey's Banks, Minnesota, with branches in Nesconcord, Denison, and Northfield, is truly a community bank. Locally owned and managed. Decisions concerning your home, vehicle, or commercial loan aren't made in some big city building where they don't know you at all. At Heritage Bank, Minnesota, they know their success depends on your success and the success of the same community. So they are dedicated to providing products and services tailored to meet your needs. Heritage Bank, Minnesota, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Again, in overtime, Zumbrota-Mazeppa falls to Caledonia 58-55. The Cougars, if you had a stopwatch on this, probably had the lead most of the game. But the only score that counts is the last one. And the Caledonia Warriors come out on top 58-55. They outscore the Cougars 10-7 in the overtime. They improved their record to 18-10. Zumbrota-Mazeppa finishes their season with a record of 23-5, and the Warriors just keep knocking off all the top teams in Section 1AA. Goodhue is the next opponent. That'll be Thursday night, and of course we'll be right here in the auditorium to bring it to you next Thursday night here on the Mighty 920 KDHL. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Please clear the auditorium.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ROAD to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ROAD for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ROAD for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
More than 95% of dairy farms in the U.S. are family-owned and operated. Families like your local dairy farmers who love what they do. They take care of their cows like family and work hard to leave the land even better for the next generation. Today's dairy farmers use less land and water than ever before to produce a gallon of milk. All this to provide you with the cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and milk you love. From farm to fridge, real dairy, real local, real good. This message brought to you by the Goodhue County Midwest Dairy Association and the dairy farmers of Goodhue County, proud to support our communities and wishing all local athletes good luck this season.
If you grow soybeans here in Minnesota, you would be surprised to learn where your checkoff dollars are working for you. Your soybeans could be a key ingredient in high-performance lubricants or in the foam cushions of cars rolling off the assembly line, or even halfway around the world in grocery stores. Every day, the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council uses checkoff dollars to open new markets for Minnesota soybeans. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and the Soybean Checkoff.
Join Basis Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork. Lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate. A policy of working together. The staff at Basis Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
March is when many people start to get ready for the growing season. If you have old fertilizer, pesticides, or herbicides, these items are harmful and should never go in your curbside garbage. Bring your household hazardous waste products to the Rice County Solid Waste Facility drop-off during regular business hours. The Solid Waste Facility will be transitioning to spring and summer hours in April and will be open weekdays 7:30 to 3:30 and the second and fourth Saturday, April through October, from 7:30 to 11:30.
Again, it was an overtime thriller in this second one. The first game, Goodhue kind of ran away with it. We're tied at 39 at the half, but Goodhue, man, oh man, did they beat up in the second half. As only 3 other people even scored for Triton other than Pierce Petershaw. Petershaw finished the night with 38 points. He had 12 in the second half. But Graydon Thomas had only 2 points in the game. Jensen, who had 9 in the first half, had just 2 in the second half. And Braxton Koss had just 2 points in the second half. As Goodhue just absolutely clamped down on the remainder of the team and pretty much dared Petershaw to beat them single-handedly. And he did have a 38-point day, but they needed more than that, obviously, as the final score was 83-71. Goodhue had 4 guys in double figures, led by Alex Lose. Man, the sophomore had 27 points, 21 for Owen Russian, the junior. Luke Russian had 18 and was in foul trouble. He played the final 6 minutes and 17 seconds with 4 fouls. It was incredible. 11 points for Cody Ryan, who just is such a solid sophomore performer for the Goodhue Wildcats. They're 28-1, and they'll take on Caledonia 18-10 for the Section 1AA championship next Thursday. We'll be back here in the auditorium in 2 minutes.
If you grow soybeans here in Minnesota, you would be surprised to learn where your checkoff dollars are working for you. Your soybeans could be a key ingredient in high-performance lubricants or in the foam cushions of cars rolling off the assembly line, or even halfway around the world in grocery stores. Every day, the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council uses checkoff dollars to open new markets for Minnesota soybeans. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and the Soybean Checkoff.
More than 95% of dairy farms in the U.S. are family-owned and operated. Families like your local dairy farmers who love what they do. They take care of their cows like family and work hard to leave the land even better for the next generation. Today's dairy farmers use less land and water than ever before to produce a gallon of milk. All this to provide you with the cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and milk you love. From farm to fridge, real dairy, real local, real good. This message brought to you by the Goodhue County Midwest Dairy Association and the Dairy Farmers of Goodhue County, proud to support our communities and wishing all local athletes good luck this season.
If you grow soybeans here in Minnesota, you would be surprised to learn where your checkoff dollars are working for you. Your soybeans could be a key ingredient in high-performance lubricants or in the foam cushions of cars rolling off the assembly line, or even halfway around the world in grocery stores. Every day, the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council uses checkoff dollars to open new markets for Minnesota soybeans. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and the Soybean Checkoff.
Join Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season. More than 95% of dairy farms in the U.S. are family-owned and operated. Families like your local dairy farmers who love what they do. They take care of their cows like family and work hard to leave the land even better for the next generation. Today's dairy farmers use less land and water than ever before to produce a gallon of milk. All this to provide you with the cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and milk you love. From farm to fridge, real dairy, real local, real good. This message brought to you by the Goodhue County Midwest Dairy Association and the Dairy Farmers of Goodhue County, proud to support our communities and wishing all local athletes good luck this season.
If you grow soybeans here in Minnesota, you would be surprised to learn where your checkoff dollars are working for you. Your soybeans could be a key ingredient in high-performance lubricants or in the foam cushions of cars rolling off the assembly line, or even halfway around the world in grocery stores. Every day, the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council uses checkoff dollars to open new markets for Minnesota soybeans. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and the Soybean Checkoff.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show up for Goodhue County Athletics as sponsors of all playoff games. From Goodhue to Cannon Falls, Kenyon, Wanamingo to Zumbrota-Mazeppa, they support the students, families, and communities that make this county strong. Teamwork doesn't just happen on the court. It happens in our fields, waterways, and across our communities. Good luck from Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District, putting conservation into action.
Every sandwich has bread, every burger has a bun, but these warm, golden, smooth steam buns?
It was an overtime thriller. 58-55, the Caledonia Warriors. Unbelievable what this team can do. The last two games, the only way I would describe it is they really muck it up. They're very physical. They do not let anything happen in the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association paint happen. And the same was true for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They did a great job until the final couple minutes really of overtime. In the final couple minutes of overtime, the Caledonia Warriors, well, most of their 10 points were at the free throw line, just to be honest, in the overtime. Right? They scored 5 points in the overtime from the free throw line. And so consequently, I mean, what do? They, I'm sure, tried to deny Mr. King the ball, but easier said than done, right? Easier said than done. So Zumbrota-Mazeppa, nothing to hang their heads over. They lose to an excellent Caledonia Warrior team. I told you before the broadcast started that don't look at the record. Caledonia plays an incredible schedule. some really good Wisconsin schools. They beat a very good Pequot Lakes team. They beat a Minnehaha Academy team earlier this season. They don't back down from anybody, and they're so physical. I'm telling you, Jacoby Hamill, the head coach for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars, Logan Jensen, during our Zumbrota-Mazeppa coaches show this morning, said Hamill is just an unbelievable rebounder for Caledonia, and he's absolutely right. The 6'3" junior bowled down multiple caroms. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Every sandwich has bread, every burger has a bun, but these warm, golden, smooth steam buns, these are special, reserved for the very best. The Filet-O-Fish, and you can have them too.
For a limited time, get 2 Filet-O-Fish sandwiches for just $6. Only at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Single item at regular price cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show up for Goodhue County Athletics as sponsors of all playoff games. From Goodhue to Cannon Falls, Kenyon, Wanamingo to Zumbrota-Mazeppa, they support the students, families, and communities that make this county strong. Teamwork doesn't just happen on the court. It happens in our fields, waterways, and across our communities. Good luck from Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District, putting conservation into action. When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show up for Goodhue County Athletics as sponsors of all playoff games. From Goodhue to Cannon Falls, Kenyon, Wanamingo to Zumbrota-Mazeppa, they support the students, families, and communities that make this county strong. Teamwork doesn't just happen on the court. It happens in our fields, waterways, and across our communities. Good luck from Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District, putting conservation into action.
That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. The Caledonia Warriors, the Goodhue Wildcats, will play. 8 o'clock is the scheduled tip time here in the auditorium. On Thursday, we'll be here to bring it to you on the mighty 920 KDHL. And, of course, we're well on our way to our 78th year of baseline-to-baseline coverage of the boys' state high school basketball tournaments. Whoever comes out of here, we will more than likely follow if we're able to do so on the AM. There are church services on Wednesdays sometime, and if one of our area teams happen to play at that time, it might have to be on Power 96 radio or somewhere else. We'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So again, the final in this one, 58-55, Caledonia wins in overtime. Goodhue earlier today ran away from Triton in the second half and won 83-71. If you want to listen to that evening game tonight, between Southland and Hayfield, it'll be on KFIL radio, which is on 103.1 FM. Yeah, FM 103. You can listen to TJ in stereo. Wow, that sounds almost scary. Anyway, we're going to wrap things up and send them back to the KDHL studios. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of the weekend.
That pallet of